without further ado, spawning in the top right position as our yellow Zerg player from Karante Esports Club, it is VortiX. And spawning in the bottom left position as our red Terran player. He just lost a pretty crushing 1-3 best of 5 to our Protoss player Frere in this match. Frere will be playing VortiX after this series. It is aLive. Now, I have to say, this is one of those maps famously known for 2 racks. Is a lot of Korean players, and it looks like aLive is going to be going for a proxy barracks. Second SCV being sent now, so we've already going to have a bit of an explosive opener to this best of 5 series. This SCV is heading over. I'm curious where he's going to place it. Also somewhat curious if VortiX will be able to scout the proxy racks. But there goes the first one. The second SCV is, of course, on the way. He actually went up to 12 supply before building the next one, so giving himself a little bit of extra dough on those mining SCVs. It's going to delay this by not terribly significant amount. So second barracks is on the way now. So here we go. This is going to be tricky. We do have a drone scout coming from VortiX though, so he should be able to realize, okay, you don't have a barracks. There's no command center here. What's going on? You have barely any SCVs. Something's obviously up, especially when this command center turns into an orbital command very quickly. Now he's going to check around the base. Says, okay, I want to be careful. Make sure there's no command center in base. You're not hiding it, playing any kind of mind games. And now he realizes, okay, start my spawning pool. Just check for this very carefully. And now the first Marines are on the way. And this Overlord is going to scout these barracks. So now he knows that it's a proxy 11-11, 11-12, what have you, about the same. These drones are going to try to deny a bunker as best they can. The drone's heading home. Second supply depot on the way. And the mule is ready to be called down. So this is it. This is the beginning. Killing this Overlord will actually be pretty huge. He scouted it really late. I think he scouted it with third Overlord? No, that was the second one. Those things are pretty slow sometimes, but this Overlord will die, and that's money and larva that has to go into another Overlord instead of Zerglings or drones to help defend this. No Spinecrawler being put down. VortiX feels he can take care of this just fine without having to build any static defense. He wants to be as greedy as he can be while setting this up. So here he goes. He's going to pull the drones to take out these Marines. The SCVs are being pulled, but have they been pulled too late? These Marines don't have much to back them up. 10 Zerglings are going to be on the field very quickly, enough to overwhelm this small Marine count. More Marines are coming, but aLive needs to be very careful. The drones are being pulled with these Zerglings, and I feel like these Marines are going to get caught. He's actually going to mineral lock the drones over to the fourth base. Oh my goodness, the SCVs barely arrive in time. Backup is here. These drones are pulled quite a distance. More Zerglings are being made, but aLive is not out of it yet. He needs to start a bunker, I think, but he's just going to try to fight straight up with these SCVs and Marines. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose the Marines to the Zerglings are falling apart pretty quickly. He manages to kill a majority of the drones. He's moving in towards the Queen now. If he can get the Queen, that would be huge. Take out the only ranged attacker. But this was a very successful, I would say, push by aLive. He managed to kill all the drones of the natural, all of the Zerglings, but there are still drones in the main. There's about 7 of them. But with the mule and these SCVs, aLive is looking great. This was a very well pulled off. Those SCVs arrived just in time to save him. He's going to move into the main base because says, okay, I think I can just kill you. I'm not going to try to just kill your natural expansion. And the drones and their Zerglings are going to be pulled. There's barely any SCVs left to tank. He throws a transfuse on a Zergling. Instead of setting backwards, though, he's going to kill the majority of these drones. And I feel like in this position, aLive can do pretty much whatever he wants. There's only 4 drones for our Zerg player. He has additional Marines. He can continue to make Marines. And to be honest, VortiX can't really afford to make anything. His only 50 minerals he has left are going to be made towards Zerglings, and this Queen is barely going to die. There's the GG from VortiX. A quick game 1 to aLive to start off this second best of 5 series that we have today. Well, guys, that was a pretty quick and decisive game number 1 that we had. aLive, he's not pulling any punches. But, all right, well, We're going to go to our splash screen, wait for the next game. If the 1080p lags here, just go to the 720. My 1080p bitrate is rather large. It's quite crazy. So, yeah. But I'll see you guys on the other side and let you know when we're getting in this next game.